She shallow. She shallow with the pussy. She shallow. She shallow. She shallow with the pussy. She shallow. She shallow. Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved. Man, what's up, man? She don't wanna be saved. Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved. What's up, man? What y'all doing, man? What's y'all here? Where y'all at, man? She don't wanna be saved. Man, the more and more I think about it. Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved. Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved. Nah, man. Oh, man. What's up, Trip? What's up, Trip Willer? Bass man is in the house. Look at that boy here, man. Now I know y'all want me, y'all excited about my, I'm gonna start looking at them 10s, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. Every time they drop one of these 8s, boy, that's gonna take precedent. Because the number one vehicle on the road is a truck. And I specialize in want to see truck bosses. I read a crazy comment, man. The guy told me, "What's up, y'all? What's up, Clifford? What's up, Corey?" The dude said he specializes in 8-inch woofers. He don't work that much with 12s. And he showed he was an idiot. He was a moron too, man. Bottle volume. Don't know about the size of the membrane. Man, sometimes, man, stupid breeds stupid. Stupid breed stupid, man. Stay tuned, though, cause team, it's some dudes jumping ship. They're gonna be on Team MBE with them boxes soon, baby. That dude with them 210, he might be in here. Let me see if that guy in here. Let's see if that guy's in here. That guy, you in here, man? What do you recommend for all their pipe BD 4-stack? I recommend you give it back to whoever gave it to you. Nah, I don't recommend. I don't really mess. Put in you're gonna need a pretty big box. For an 8, you probably need to put in 1.25 for it, but it ain't gonna take no power for it to sound. To it to play most notes that I like to hear, man. That's what I say about it. DB Drive G7 G5R. The G7 gonna clown it. Y'all gotta hear that G7. But for what it is, the G7, it's been had his own basket. But they put the question right here. G7 and G5R. What you think? They gave the G5. Hold on. How you do this? They gave, oh yeah, I love this chair here. They gave the G5R its own basket. And I must say, immediately after I got it, after I knew that it was available, I told them to send me 2. They in the truck right now. It kind of it put this on hold. They put this on hold. And then we're gonna go to the seal box and see the performance of the seal box as we scale on up again. They put that on hold. Anytime an 8 come out, man, that's what I'm focusing on. Cause I could be about anything, but this is why I cut my teeth at. That's why all my skills at. I make 8 sound like, you know what I'm saying? They know what to know. But anyway, there's a guy, the guy I built the 210 box for. Yeah, he got him on a 4K. Now that's right at rated power. He got him on Salt 4, he said. No BSI, no epicenter. You're doing a 143 at 28 or 29 hertz. I want y'all to hit me up again, especially that red bone. That red bone, some about don't play low. So, don't like low bass. You don't like low bass. Don't know what the hell you doing. But stay tuned, because that video coming. 2 10s and 2.5, 2 10s and 2.2 cubes. Doing a 143 at 20 or 29 hertz. He gonna be in his name, that guy. He waiting. They finna jump the power to a 5 or 8K. That's 1 week out the box. That's 1 week. Yeah, man. Okay, you know what I'm saying? You gotta put some respect on my name, man. I'm making yourself look stupid. I'm making yourself look stupid, Redbone. Hey, that is his question. There they go. There you go, boys. So you can't wait to see him. There you go right there. Man, that thing, my experience with it right now, I done had him in. I had Dale picked up his box. His friend picked up his box. Y'all gonna see that tomorrow. It's I'm showing y'all box size and how the port keep increasing as you go in box volume. And I happen to have 3 kicker boxes going out at the same time. I got a dual kicker Solex 10 box right here. And the shape of the port to make you think it's narrow when it's actually not. It's actually the same cone area as the L7 12R they were sitting right there. And then I got a Solex 15 box. And the box just keep bigger, bigger, and bigger. So what I finna say? Yeah. So now I've been playing. I put them in just now. They've been in there for about all together. They've been playing about an hour. One thing I want y'all to look at while y'all look at it is this. Look at the topography on that top plate. Wish I could zoom in. Look at the topography on that top plate. I want to see. Let's look here before we go any further. Because y'all been slipping on DB Drive. I've been told y'all DB Drive way back, right after the XAV3 video. I went to the DB Drive G5, and I told you, man, that's a sundown killer, affectionately, which means if you had that or the sundown, you was neck and neck. When the XAV4 came out, it wasn't that much. To me, I said, man, about a tie. I said that about a tie. Now that they don't really, you notice that when they do revisions, this is people that actually give you something. You know, when these people do revision, I guess that's what the R stands for. It don't look nothing like what the like. You can actually see the difference. They ain't got to tell you they did something. You see one cosmetic difference. They make the motor bigger. Nah, you actually just look over and say, now this model don't even look like the old model. So it ain't no version 1, 2, 3, and 4. You looking at the same basket. Nah, they changing the basket. So now they didn't win bought their own basket for the G5R subs. And I guess it's a tight fit. It's almost like I'd say 7.4 for real. It was tight. I had to turn them tensor leads around. The basket is nice, sturdy and heavy, and the spider. I like about the spider is it's the same material as the G7 spider looks like, but just a different color. So it's not this spider that everybody be using on these 738 cutout, and it's totally different. This is they done did something. They done bought something because this spider does not look like all the spiders you see on all these subwoofers. They don't. They look totally unique. In fact, earlier today I had released a video on the P-Boys Winston 12. Somebody caught something that I got to go back and do. I spliced in the wrong video because I caught myself did that, and I actually spliced in the VR testing. I actually put the wrong one in. It's supposed because I did made a mistake. I did put the grams instead of putting input in the grams. Instead of putting the grams down add to the cone, I put in 50 grams as far as the MMD. That was wrong, and I spliced that in, and I actually caught that myself when I was watching the video, and I uploaded the wrong one. So I'm gonna fix it and upload the right one. What else I fit to say? What else I fit to say, man? Oh, so look at the top plate on that G5R. And now, what interests me is that they still use ceramic top and bottom plates. And I would think that they would go with the industry standard and try to go for the marketing look of making the magnet sizably larger. I ain't going for performance because the motor got a little bit wider, but it's not like tall. You would think they would go with the marketing trend now to just make them big motors. They didn't. They going with the strength. And like I said, I think the DD608, the Rampage 8, and from what I'm hearing already from the G5R, I think those are the top of the line, in my opinion. 7.3s cut out 8. They doing their own thing. They don't care about the market trends, make bigger and bigger. Yeah, if we're not strengthening the gap to make it have accessible performance for the size of cutout it is, forget just trying to say something because it's large. Who cares about that? And from what I'm hearing already from the G5R, after 1 hour, I'm very, very impressed. The bass like is more is very nice. It is very nice. So I'm gonna see how much more of this it's gonna take to soften up the spider to see how, but it's sounding good right out the box. Right out the box, it's sounding good. So let's look at what they say though. The FS on the 8 went up. It was lower on the older model. It's 44. But you know that's gonna break in over time. The BL 18, SPL 78, so they have far more power than what it says. The QT is 0.69. The VAS is 4 liters. And that's about it. All it says here. What I was interested in, I want to see what it say as far as it didn't say it here. It's sure they don't even tell you here. I don't know what they don't tell you here. They tell you Venom box. I wonder what the X Max was. And they have kept that out. Wonder why they kept it out. Cause that surround is killer. They didn't keep it out on G2. They told you what it was on G2. On G5, definitely larger motor structure. They not tell you, but it sound good. We're gonna quantify the results. We always where's my meter? Tell them, baby. Have that thing over there. This is the one thing Redbone they haven't used. That's what I call them a new one. The new hater right there in front of you. I call them Redbone. The Redbone. Hey, sorry, boy. The quantification. This will always prove. If you do it real time, like put it where it need to be, and then run real time and get out the vehicle, this ain't gonna lie. This ain't gonna even if you try to make it lie, it ain't gonna lie. Cause when you play the music, it's gonna tell you this the tone coming up out of there. This is what people trust. Not what you feel. That's quantification. Yeah. I'll sing you what's this say right there? What road train say? You gonna see me in 9510. Why would you send me a 95? You gonna send me a 9510? You gonna send a dealer a 9510? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why you gonna send me a 9510? DD stuff's good. You need me to say it's good so you'll feel good about it. I know you ain't finna send a dealer a 9510. That'd be like you calling Josh Langford and say, hey man, I'm finna send you a 9510 so you can put it on your DD channel, your DD YouTube channel. Are you for real? Are you for real? Please don't do that because I'm a dealer. And number two, I can't use it in the back of my truck. True Eyes got a true 10-inch cutout, only got 11 inches. Real 10, they need 9510, baby. That's why I can't do that G710 because this got a 10-inch cutout. The thing I like about DB Drive and DD, boy, they giving you stuff. You know what I was doing today, man? Playing Put On by Jeezy. No BSI. That'll tell you your box hit low or not. That last note that people say they need to hit, my box gonna do it every single time, baby. You ain't gonna need no episode. You ain't gonna need no BSI. Just put that song on the box and that last note when they go, and that one right there, and then when they come after the other one, when they go even lower, I'm gonna catch every last one. I'm gonna catch every last one up. That ain't be it, baby. How American made are the Toro Tech cells in your opinion? They not American made yet. They're getting rid of the Toro Tech line when they set everything out. They're putting all that money into Massive. Now, Massive before the election, if you watch my lives, Massive before the election was telling y'all that he's gonna bring back production to what's his name? Just JR. I forgot JR something. Morales? I don't know. But he said he's gonna bring back a significant portion of Massive is coming back to America. And this was last year when I said that. So firing up those manufacturing plants and bringing Massive audio being made here, that's big. That's big. That'll give you DD making subs here, J Audio making subs here, Phi Audio making subs here. Did I say J? I said J or did I said DD. I said Phi. We'll make subs here. No, unfortunately, kick it off. I hope they bring it back. And Steve, like,
probably will.
Yeah, most definitely. It's something else I miss. Truly Audio. What I call so much TRULLI Audio. DC Audio. DC Audio. Pierce Audio. My owner's Paul Pierce. And who else? I might miss some more. It's a couple of companies. Not everybody's overseas. Not everybody's overseas and design and engineering over there. Not saying that people can't do. Not saying design and engineering is not. If you're actually doing it, you can see what they're doing it with the G5. But it'd be nice if they had a manufacturer here as well. But hey, we'll see. We'll see how it go. We just want a fair shake in the economy. That's all. That's all Trump is saying, man. That's all he said. He said, man, we just want a fair shake, man. We just want a fair shake in the economy, in the global market. Stop doing our people wrong. Oh, that's his question. Yes, that's that 2025, baby boy. 4 inches of port area for 115 Gold Series subwoofer. I ain't really messed with that yet. But I want to mess with that the 10 in that model. I'm gonna have that on the channel eventually. When there ain't no other 8 doing nothing, I get bored. Then we don't keep talking about the same thing. That's why I said I'm gonna start going to 10. But every time an 8 come out, I'm dropping whatever I'm doing and trying the new 8 if it fits my interest. This fits my interest. If I buy 2 of them and put them in the truck, it's really good. But this, the G5 already got a king title. And this one is not, it has improved. That's why it looks nothing like the last version. I'm glad they didn't give you, the WDXG5 version 2. Then they just tell you a whole bunch of stuff they said they changed. You get it and push it in, and it looks just like the last. This is something you can see. A couple of revisions you can see. A couple. A lot of. So I don't know. I've been playing with that. But to answer your question, but I will tell you this, Kicker, since that's patterned off the old mindset that Kicker had, the words written in gold, the paper cone, just today's technology, I would say use the largest you can and keep your foot per second down, tuned to your wish, and put it in the biggest box. Because that's what Kicker was about back then. What they wouldn't even think about no small box. At all, period. Nobody's even in the 90s. Nobody's talking about no small box. Hey, that's what's small. And great small box performance. What? Why would we do that? What are you talking about? If you talk about putting somebody sub in a small box, they be like, man, you don't get out of here, man. This dude a clown. They be trying to clown you for real. So that's the mindset with that Gold Series. But I ain't played with it, so I can't really tell you. I haven't modeled it out. Something like that, I would model it out just because I ain't played with it. And y'all see that video later. Because I have tools that help me. Hand me that thing over there say that. Even though I did use it incorrectly. That. I want y'all to know this. It say that over there in the corner. What y'all don't see happening behind the scenes because I don't have a lot of time to keep doing that and get boxes out because I actually sell a product. I'm not just a YouTube creator get up here because I want y'all to see me. I don't do that. Some people like Redbone, he just want people to see him. I'm actually giving y'all something to sell y'all product, right? So I use this, and I use the parameters of the manufacturer's site. I can put them in here, and I can kind of graph out when I do if a customer asks me to build a box for a sub I don't commonly work with. This. Then if it's something like these 8s, so y'all trust my opinion, it's amazing what you do with 8s, man, blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm constantly, every time I take them out and put them in, I'm looking at these TS parameters. Well, yeah. And I'm modeling what's going to be best overall. Like I done pulled the TS parameters on, like they out now. They was in there for about 2 weeks. I'm gonna pull them again, see if they didn't change too much. See when I modeled out in base Probot 6, it would be a difference if I shrunk the port area down or increased it. So that when I build a box for a customer and I send them the box, how it's gonna sound, I said, just wait. Because I'm quantifying. I'm doing this for a living, man. Building boxes for a living. And when you come in them 8s, I done built several boxes. Y'all don't even see. So that when I give you the box that I give you is the box that I know that the 8 gonna gradually get to it, and this is fine. Particularly with them truck boxes. I'm gonna pull the TS parameters. I call them DATs. This is easy. TS. Call it because it's a single. TS is 2 syllables. DATs is 1 syllable. I'm gonna pick DATs on the 25 while they out. And same thing go to these G5s. Sometimes when y'all see the video, that might be what I'm doing. Ain't got time. Got too back so late. I couldn't get to the live. I'm testing out something. That explains why I went on there yesterday. This boy right here. Building a box for him. Getting him in there, getting it ready. Yeah. This question here. Will the silhouettes come out before the Q class? That I don't know, bro. Nobody don't know. I'm eagerly awaiting the thing. That I don't know. That I don't know. I hope that I heard him say on the Kick on the Mask before the end of the year. I heard that. So that ain't no lie. What creates the punch in the sub? The box. And what SQ sub has good punch in your opinion? The box, the tuning creates the punch. That sub look like RoboCop. Look good. It do. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. It definitely don't like nothing on the market, do it. You see, they ain't copying nothing. That's their own magnet structure. Ain't it, son? Yeah. It's that top plate. It's interesting. Only thing that kept over from the old G5 was this added piece of aluminum right here. And that's just mass. That's just aluminum. Added aluminum to increase the overall mass to help dissipate the heat and increase the surface area. Instead of it just being like, some people raise that and put the spacers there. What they did, they put a piece of metal there. I wonder if I got one. I do got one over here. That my friend we supposed to be rebuilding, playing with. But y'all soon for to see some 8s that I built up, being my partner, friend of mine. We came up, we designed the 8. We sure did. Yeah, we did. So y'all see it. Playing with that too. The MB is your own 8. Yeah, we can put like this, we can make it. It's 8 we designed. Yeah, it's a whole lot still going on, boy. It's for them haters, so y'all can sit back, really give you something that see you can duplicate this. So y'all can duplicate this. But it's 8 that we designed. We're engineering it ourselves. But anyway, that's just a piece of metal. Now, if you just put a spacer there, you're using air going in and out the coolant. Some people like to use aluminum fin. DD put that aluminum fin on the plate on the back plate and up the pole. Why you do that? It's already got the hole vent. Because increasing the surface area, aluminum likes to pull heat, and then it has an extra surface area. That's why you got the fins on the back of that motor. Increasing the surface area, more of the heat is dispelled rather than leaving the flat surface. That's the same thing he's doing with that space between the basket and the top plate. It's finned. It's just added mass. Also to position the former, the voice core where they wanted within the gap for the X-Max, which they did not list. But I showed you how spectacular. Oh. I showed y'all how spectacular that surround is on the G2. And it's the same surround they use on the G5. They spent them on. I wish they'd have gave that a carbon fiber dust cap like they did the G7. I'm gonna say that to them too on the next run because they got plenty of money. Which I understand about DB Drive. This ain't no upstart company. Been around 2002. This ain't no upstart company. It's been around since 2002. DB Drive got plenty of money. They ain't struggling. DB Drive, DB Link, Euphoria Audio, Driven, Quantum Audio, Hypnotic. Did I say DB Link? Oh, they got plenty of money. They ain't no upstarts. They ain't guessing. They doing big POs. They don't run out of subs. This is fact, not fiction. People got plenty of money. Hire the best engineers down there in Harlingen, Texas. Because you look at DB Drive stuff, like, man, why they still don't like nothing on the market? But y'all want to try stuff that social media companies and all this stuff looking like. All these amps looking like. And then they get arguing amongst each other about, man, come on, man, be for real, man. Wake up, man. Stop drinking the Kool-Aid, man. Bring out a new over here. We just got the G7, got the G5R going to see if the G7 line of amps compares to the 7 line. Oh, the G7 a beast. Yeah, that joker a beast. If they ever drop a Z8, you going for it? I wasn't at first until I heard that this past Tuesday that what's that boy name? Kicker. So it might be 10 inches. I mean, wait, 10 inches. What did y'all think about it? He for real? I hope he misspoke. Because he said the woofer is actually longer than the basket. I said, well, the basket is probably 8 to 7 inches one inch to the other. So they're coming in at 8 or 9. That's cool. I don't think he said it's 10 pretty big, man. Hand me a baby. It's over here. Yeah, right. Thank God they didn't get you on that camera. So views went up. This has been the most live in the world. Huh? Watch these jokers around here. Yeah. Hey, now having that one over there. You do, yeah, watch it, man. One of my subscribers comments, hey man, that dude, man, don't be mad at that dude, man. He just want to sit in your lap. Redbone. He want to give him the name Redbone. He's like, I said, who Redbone? He said that dude. I said, he said Redbone. He said Redbone just want to sit in your lap. You crazy, man. He said, yeah, but now he said, man, that joke on that man, he doing it, man. He wants some attention, man. Hey, this 10 inches. I just don't got kicker making no 8 this big. I'm sorry. I just don't. I think he misspoke. When he said the wolf along the basket, I think he means it's like this. Because 10 inches. Bro, 10 inches. Look, 10 inches make it taller than this 10 right here, man. You feel me? I just don't believe they did a 10. I don't believe they did the 8 like that. Now, if they did, ooh, Lord, and they gave it a square basket, that means he in trouble. For real. He with this performance level. He gonna be in trouble. That much cold in there. And this deep. And that's why they said what's the name? The Z ain't supposed to be this deep. I think I'm gonna give a benefit down and say, nah, man ain't make no. Man, that's taller than the X10. I said, come on, man, that's that. I said, nah, I don't believe that. So we gonna see. I didn't have no intention for a variety of reasons. Number one, they've already made it painfully evident, even though I had them on they was the start of the whole ADS thing ever since 2014 for me anyway. And I guess I said something they didn't like. And now the relationship is it is where it is as far as I'm concerned. So I know I wasn't gonna get it. Be true with you. I wasn't gonna talk about it for. How would you think that my opinion don't matter? You sell it yourself. I wasn't gonna try. I kept them 8 sundown videos up there on the channel for one reason. So y'all can see. No problem here, no problem here, no problem here, no problem here. Oh, as soon as he say this, all of a sudden all this stuff happening all over the place. Yeah. So then I said, you know what? I just started talking about it. Now that hurting you, especially since I'm showing there's a lot of other stuff they can get in business, and people are finding out this is true. Look how much people talking about that 2508. That is a highly talked about subwoofer on Facebook now. Every time you look, somebody talking about the 2508, even on other forums. Love on that 2508, ain't? Yes, Lord. Can't keep them in stock. Yes, I don't know. Jury's up. My wife sitting there shaking her head. She doing it. And that's it. She shouldn't do that. She don't like nobody talking about her. Here we go. Here go that guy. Only MB can tune them box at 30 hertz and his peaks at 28 hertz. Ooh, but some say his box don't play low. Please stop. That's that guy. That guy. His video coming. He got them 2 DC audio XL10s. He be doing a 143 at, what did he say? At 28 hertz on less than rated power. He got them on salt 4. The subs are 22 RMS each. So that means he's supposed to have them on like a 5K or 4400. He got them on the salt 4. They're already doing a 143 at 20 hertz. Now, the further you go down in frequency, the more that power getting ate up. So he said, they, even people in the area, this round area, like, man, first of all, Redbone crazy. And second of all, this is ridiculous. That's what he telling me. And I said, man, well, you're a number chaser. I just care about music. Does it sound good? Yeah, of course, it sounds good. I said, well, that's all that matters, man. That's all that matters, man. Okay, boom. Remember, you still running 5K at 2 ohm? Still got a 3600 watt. Set at 3600 watts. Yeah, I ain't turning full power up. No. You need to let that boy breathe and run it 1 on. Nah, I ain't let what breathe and run it 1 on. I gotta let you support that. I gotta let you support it. Well, I don't need all that power. On these 10s, I might. But I don't need all that power, man. It's rated 2500 watts. So I'm not believing in just see how much power I can cram into a subwoofer because I don't have a lifted truck mentality. I have a sound quality mentality. I want it to sound good, not be able to say, yeah, I got a full power amp on it. But that don't mean nothing how it sounds. You start running too much power on it, it ain't gonna sound good. Right now, it says 3600 watts. AC voltage. Sound good. Give me a lot of dynamics. A lot of that. They be still clean. They be still clean, man. Give it out, put what I'm looking for. I keep telling y'all not gonna never sway me. I don't change numbers. 140 is all the quantification is. 140 is all the quantification I need. Oh, baby. Give me this plug this in for hammer it. Yeah, it's telling me to plug it up so they lowered the screen. I want to cut the feed off. Hey, battery low. Bang. Yep, there we go. Okay. Some of y'all really into that. Y'all more into how much power being applied than even does it sound good. I noticed nobody ever talks about, especially on Facebook forum. They'll never say, yeah, it sounds like this, it sounds good. They just always almost power they throwing into something. I said, God dang, make a manufacturer make these answers, but we can make a killing. Thank you, man, for making these big heat resistors. So we can just keep selling them power. Yeah. How's it sound though? Do you know you can throw more power in something, they just don't get no louder? It's just the ability to drive and handle heat. Is the goal acoustical output or power handling? Because I hear him always talking about power handling, but I don't never hear him say nothing about acoustical increase. Just how much power is handling, but where's the increase in the acoustical energy being transmitted from the signal to the air? Are we just able to say we got a lot of power? I'm talking about on music here. All my answers I'm talking about always on music. I don't care about no burp scope. I'm ride around. I'm not in the camp to ride around. Yeah, he got this loud at 45, 40 down here. I don't care nothing about that. I don't care nothing about that. I want you to pick a song that you think you're gonna get the least impedance rise with in your system and go get edit. Put them 2/8 edit. That's what's challenging to me because you can't predict. See, that's what's challenging with music, man. When they do the musical demos, that's what's impressive. When I go to them big shows, that's all I want to hear is the musical demos. How good does it sound overall? You know why? Because on the song, your owns is all through the place. You're not getting all that power. How loud is it there? That's what I'm concerned with. And then, well, MBE big bills like that, yeah, but then I want to see if the functionality of the vehicle is still there. I'm in the camp of like I like no wall setups more so than wall setups. I don't care car, whatever. I like no wall setups. I particularly like on SUVs. I particularly like with everything. And I particularly like how loud you are in your car city function. I know that's not what people are doing right now, but hey, I'm leading. I'm gonna do what I do. Yeah. Is your car still fully functional? Can you see? You might not be able to use the cargo area as much, but can you still see in your vehicle the occupancy that was rated 5, 4, 3, 2, 8? What's the next here? 10? Yeah. If you can't sit that, then what's the point? Of course you lie. Okay. What's up, TBMB? Man, that video of the 508 was crazy, ain't it though? Awesome performance for entry level sub. Hey, y'all know something? This dude T Brew. T Brew, you messaged me. You remember T Brew? Remember I told you about T Brew? What you doing like that? Oh, you doing like that? I talked to T Brew was trying to get 4 PC audio 6.5s. And something else he said 4 6.5s and something else he wanted to do. I forgot. 4 6.5s. T Brew, you know, I don't do nothing for clout, man. You know, I don't do nothing like that. Get at me again. Text me again. And say, hey, me, what you was talking about on the live last night? Because I forgot what number you is right now. Text me again. It just dawned on me. T Brew. Yeah, you T Brew you've been a supporter for
a good
little minute. Yeah, you've been supporting a good little minute. So get at me, man. Get at me, man. Me and you need to talk. That's it. Just message me again. We talked what yesterday, other day, and I appreciate it. I appreciate. See one thing about the truth and being solid, and that's how I am. Because people try to imitate me, try to tear me down, but my father said, "Whatever's done in the secret, He'll reward in secret." And I don't do nothing for the praise of others. You know what I mean? I don't do nothing for clout. I don't believe in tearing nobody else down, bring myself up. I don't believe in doing that. I believe I just do my thing, do what I'm supposed to do. You see how I'm because of y'all, because of living by these godly principles, I'm bulletproof. But I do respect I'm big enough to be attacked. I'm big enough to be attacked. Even the whale got a barnacle. You watch the lions, they always got gnats, flies flying around their head. The gnat still be sitting there looking. The gnat, hey, the lion always be sitting there looking like that, looking over savannah. You see all the little dot bugs.
Not even bother.
It don't even bother. He just keep looking. Every now and then he might do this. He'll blink. Yeah, he'll blink.
Away,
yeah, but other than that, he don't move, don't get out of the way. He stoic. And he look over his areas, he realize I'm the master in my domain. Truth. Message me, T, bro. You've been a supporter for real. Hey, can 2 Solo X10s get under the seat of a 22 Silverado with no seat lift? Not the Solo X10s. Not unless you said with no seat lift. No, you're going to have to get that 3.5. And even then, I'm not going to do it unless you can let me stick that box far out because you need a 4 cube net minimum. Now, if you want to put 10s on there, Solo X, I mean, not the Solo X, Comp Q10, L7R10. I wonder if they got a 10 that one. No, they got a Solar Berry 10. And you can get the correct volume. You can do them. See, I don't think when you order a box from me, you're gonna talk. And I'm gonna tell you everything you need to do. And why? Because I tell everyone to get a box from me, you can measure it and check it out. It's gonna be built to specs, it's gonna be built to recommended value. That's not gonna change. Because what I tell you all the time, numbers don't lie. Measure that boy out, put in the calculator, put the wood thickness to 0.75, measure the width and the height, and then measure the length of the port. You're going to come to the same conclusion I come to every single time. You might be all by hertz. That's it. The volume gonna be, you might be all plus or minus 0.1. Ain't gonna make no difference. Fat knife fishing, baby. Yes, Lord. Truth stand on his own. Nobody can really answer this question for you. I had them on the channel. I did an SPL test on them. Didn't say they sound terrible. Don't quantify everything I say by how it sounds. Some of y'all are looking for the utmost SPL. That's going to stand. But remember, it's also going to change based on application and the power being used. Now, that was a open source design basket, soft parts. Nobody can tell you. I can't even tell you how they sound in words, brother. All we can do is quantify how low and how loud something is. But ain't nobody can, you can't describe sound. For a 2013 Silverado Crew Craft, do you have a transmission? What's a lot of setup we can put on the back seat? If you got that large trans, nothing. I wouldn't mind doing a seat lift to get airspace. Right now, I have a Robert Falls Gate. You got a good amp. But do you got that high transmission on? That's the problem. You got one that veers off like a Lulu fan, about 2 inches high. TCC. Team MB, check in. AMB, yeah, they say it's Team MB. Hey, don't let nobody call y'all no fans and no junkies and all that. We won't do none of that. We do numbers. Fact check MB. Sometimes on the subwoofers is my opinion. I ain't gonna argue that. I ain't gonna argue that. In my opinion. The SPL score they do in my vehicle, that'd be fact. But what sound, where it came from, if it's open source and all that? No. Where it came from, the parts, all that be fact. My opinion on it, that's my opinion. It is what it is. At the end of the day, I might not like it, but if they got correct parameters for it, I can build a box for it. It ain't my job to pick subwoofers for you. It's my job to relay the information. And then based on the subwoofer you pick, either build a box to set up or let somebody else build the MB. Ain't that it, baby? That's it, man. That's it, man. That's how I go. For me, anyway. Ooh, Lord, I ain't know I can blow it up like that. Look at this. How do I do that?
I don't know. Yeah.
I can see everything real good right here. How they do that? God, that's big. Oh no, slide over some. Now open up. Whoa. How did I do that? Oh, that's how I did that. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, that's great. Okay. Ooh, that's nice. I ain't know this HP could do that. That's what's up. Is the 10 joint really king on a certain 12 with the G710 and WaveTech 10 make it interesting? Well, let me tell you something. Between the Solo and the G7, that might be a fight. Okay, honestly, performance levels being matched. The WaveTech ain't in there at all. No, sir. Understand that fully for me. The WaveTech ain't in there at all. Period. All right. But it's good for small box performance. Them two ain't small box performance. You're trying to compare subs, they ain't nowhere near each other. So that's why there's no such thing as a perfect subwoofer, because the WaveTech can do something that the Solo X and the G7 can't do. And what's that? Fit up under the seat of an F-150 or a silver or a GMC without a seat lift and sound good in one cube. They can never do that. So if you want the bass and you want to have, I don't want to seat lift and be, but I want to be pretty loud. The WaveTech is going to be answered. You got to look at performance levels and applications. That's why subwoofers are always good for their usage. Oh, let me give you another look at this right here. Look at my space ass boy. BSA, look inside, y'all. BSA deformer copper coil, 900 watts. Sound for now. I'm gonna try here a little bit of it tomorrow. Sound good. Already out of the box. Sound good. MBU. Come on, show it. MB, will you be staying with the SADB meter or are you going to try a different meter? I'm going to get another meter. However, I really believe that I ain't no big hurry to do so because I told Fred, I said, well, if I'm losing a dB or two, that's a good thing. That's a good thing for a variety of reasons. When I show up at the shows and they meter, and he said everybody gonna be crying upset, like they kind of amazed by this, I guess, correctly built 210 box for that RAM that I built for you. Good. I'll do more than what's expected. So that means all the testing I'm doing and building these enclosures for new subwoofers when they come out, so I can see in my mind what's the best box to build for them. Then if I'm knowing what I'm quantifying here is okay enough to do a 140 here, then I'm selling that because I know it works. Then I'm gonna do more, and that's probably why I got this I have. So, like a customer said, sometimes people think they loud until they get one of these because they're quantifying what's loud and low on how stuff sounds in car wash or how they vehicle sound when you look at it in the route and real. And no. This is gonna answer the question right here. This answers the question. That's why my subscribers know it. MBE bosses play low. Why? This tell you that. This tell you. It's tell you. It ain't how I feel. It's a quantification. Yeah. And then I got too many of y'all out there. Too many. It's too many. It's too many, man. It's too many, man. It's too many, man. AMB, I've been in contact with you today about a Silverado. I know we can't go under the seat. Okay, yeah, you the one got that view, yeah. You think it would be better to do a vertical with the back seat up or horizontal on the back seat? I'm gonna tell you something, especially for insurance purposes. I'm never gonna build your box if you tell me you're gonna put horizontal on the back of the seat. Not gonna do it. I'm not that base head. I don't want you to be base head either. You get an accident, that box come off the back seat and kill you. Hey, Scott Dilbeck, what happened to him doing that same thing? Now, I'm not just gonna here to take your money. And if you're gonna put it mounted vertical on the floor, you got to tell me, at least tell me. So I know what he did articulate to me, he said he was gonna do it. Are you gonna put a mounting board down there that you're going to screw and bolt to the floor and then screw and bolt the box to that piece of wood? Because that's why they call it an accident. You're not going out and say, hey, baby, I'm going to work today. About 45 minutes from now, I'm going to have an accident. No. Plan on having an accident. It doesn't happen. That's what the accident means. You can't foresee it. If you're driving your vehicle, its primary purpose is to take you to and from work with occupants or yourself, not to lug around a subwoofer box. I'm never, ever going to be that type of base head. When I see manufacturers walking around approving setups like that, or even distributors, I'm sitting there like, man, don't y'all see these people don't even care about you? Is I lying? They don't care about you. They just care that you spent the money on them. You riding around with something that you can accidentally haul off and kill you. They don't care about that. They got their money. MB ain't like that. Solid, for real. It's plenty of people tell you, yeah, solid as a rock, I ain't finna move. So when you told me this, you said you talking to me, I need to know how you gonna do that. I shouldn't even told you, because once I've told people this, and I'm putting on the back seat. I said, all right, I'm gonna talk. Hey, let me take this other call. I don't answer back again. Why? Because you already told me what you're finna do. I ain't finna be part of that. I don't know you. I don't know if you're trying to get a box from me to set me up, or you're trying to get a box from me because you want to hear your music. But one thing for sure, I ain't gonna never put you in a bad position for some money. I ain't gonna do it. I'm not gonna do nothing y'all want to do for myself. I'm not finna ride with a box on the back seat for no bass. You ain't see me talk about that. You don't see me taking my seat out to put music in. You don't see me doing that. Well, MB, how you gonna make a living? I'm gonna make a living on other people. Or when he buy another vehicle that's safe for him to run it like that, he buy a vehicle, put it under the seat. I'm gonna be fine. I don't need to kill him to make some money. Money don't run me. No, I tell people all the time, money don't run me. I ain't sitting there twiddling my thumb waiting. No, I'll be fine. Lord got me. Lord got me. Period. Crossfire makes some great stuff. What about that C5? So I wish they bring back that C7. Yeah, I hope they come back to the 8-inch arena. Hey, I got that Prodigy 8. Yeah, Jonathan D. Himmel. Yeah, that's coming too. That's coming down the pipeline too. Yeah. Boy, he got the SPL lab and just see if it's doing one for the hence Fred Porter. Hence Fred Porter. He's that guy. Yeah, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that meter. I'm gonna get that to test against this one and see what they say. But I'm happy if it's gonna take me some time to do it. But yeah, I plan on getting both of them just as the cross reference. Because sometimes I cross reference Bass Pro Box with the Speaker Box app and see how they relate to each other. And I do use that Speaker Box Lite program a lot. Because out shopping with your wife, shoe shopping or grocery shopping while I'm pushing the cart, I'm looking at stuff, trying out stuff. Let me build this box, see how it sounds. That's why I got that 5-pit back out there. There's a lot of boxes y'all don't even see. I showed y'all that one. I showed you that one with the program said that the 10 box he was in, it worked, but it was limited output. I know this thing can do a 138. I know this. I know it. So I said, the air reports, yeah, they about to apply more power in there. I just didn't like it. I think it was choking. I didn't hear it. Y'all didn't hear it, but I said, I don't like it. I don't like it. So I'm going to bring it up. In a car trunk with 4 down speeds, 3,000 watt amp, would you like the G5R or would you the G510R be better suited? 10. Each corner. 10 for sure. 10, yeah. Boy, Orion got ACC8 sub. Better look to see if you welling. It'd be nice to see that. Let me see. Oh, that'd be. I'll pull the trigger on it right now. Uh-oh. I see 10, 10, 2, 12. Orion ACA, Neodymium, XTR Orion. I see they have, but they ain't got no 10. They got an XTR 8 SWR. What's this? Now Orion ain't got no heavy subwoofer. If they do, show it to me. I ain't seen it, man. Oh, I gotta do it this way. This dude bought some subs off Temu. He got a free light bulb, a free jacket. Never. All right. This dude advertise. He talking about some Temu subs. That's why America in the situation they in right now. People like this dude right here. Temu whole purpose is to anybody shop off Temu, the whole purpose is top of the American economy. I'm just gonna tell you. Well, I tell you, I ain't no base head. Anybody buying stuff off Temu, Alabama, the whole purpose of them doing that is backed by the Chinese communist countries, and it's to devalue the American dollar, the top of the American economy. So they're gonna sell it to the manufacturers, then they're gonna sell it to you with a slight change so it won't perform just as well. And undermine America. And you jokers go for it. Talk about you got a free flashlight. You be out of job next. Think, man. Do y'all love America? Or do y'all just walk around with the flag and freedom shirts because it make you feel big, make you feel big yourself. Every time people I say that, I say, boy, look at here. And I bet you voted for Trump too, didn't you? Go tell Trump you bought something, Timo. See what he tell you. see what he tell you, boy. You should, boy, look at here. Enjoy your flashlight. You come over, you be speaking Chinese soon. Show them your flashlight. At MB, I have two MB boxes, one for me and one for my wife. We got comments all the time. Thank you, brother. And when I tell people it's 112, or they can't believe it. Team MB, baby. Team MB, man. Oh, hey, this all. Listen, I got me 6 more minutes. It all depends on the amp, brother. So if I have 1500 watts on minutes, it all depends on the amp and the dampening factor, and that slew rate. What's actually made to the subwoofer. Buy your AM1 because I sure can't tell you here on the phone on this app. I'll be talking out the side of my neck. And NB don't do that. I don't do that. NB, a question about the other Troy episode. I got the answer for you right now. Get it out your vehicle. I have an aftermarket radio and has 3 sets of RCAs, front, rear, and sub channel. Do you have your? I don't have one, but when I had it in there, you're supposed to connect it to the sub RCA. That's what you put there. Connect to the sub RCA. It doesn't need it needs a signal greater than 150 watts. 100 anything 150 hertz and under is all the information it needs. That's all the information. It does not need 500 hertz, 200. If your RCA signal has control from 250 and under, you'll be fine with everything. But I advise you to get out and get you a Wave Tech base restore or a DDBSI, and you'll be so much better served. Because not only can you completely bypass it, sometimes you won't need it, and the episode will be trying to look for stuff and change the very frequency that you're playing. Whereas the DDBSI, you can totally defeat it, and if the tone that you're looking for is already present in the song, the Wave Tech Bass Restore and the DDBSI will leave it alone and just look for frequencies higher to restore them through quantification. And does it a lot faster, and it's also a line drop. Over. That not fixed it, man. Well, if that's the case, then you good. I mean, you good. You give me time to respond to you and be ready to move. If you're not, I'm gonna keep it moving, brother. Hey, MB, you heard about Sundown making a square subwoofer? Nah, man, that's a joke. That was a joke. They ain't gonna do that. It was funny. They made a square motor, and I think they did it for April Fool. That was kind of funny, man. Sundown, he do his thing. He don't need to make a. He ain't gonna copy that. What's the spawner box for 2TR? I haven't got to that point yet. I'm just now putting them inside the value day and now, which is 1.25. I haven't got down to what's the spawners. I'll let you know when I know. But I don't think 0.75 is unreasonable. And that's what, or even 0.6, I don't think it's unreasonable hearing what it is now, but your low base extension is going to suffer a little bit for the output wise, the smaller you make the box. But I'm pretty sure I can put 4 of these in Draco. I'm gonna model that first, but I'm pretty sure I can put, because you can put 4 of the old versions of Draco. And they didn't say the box volume has changed. It's still 0.9 on the maximum side. Yeah. So I think it all the way down to 0.6, 0.5. As in is 73 standard cutout they can do. 2 minutes, y'all. The ACA is a mid. I don't got a big choice for you, T, bro. Message me so when I pick this phone up as soon as I get off. I'll tell you something. That hump, that is not really having it. It's not even it. It's about having it. That ain't fine. That's a little bump. That ain't nothing. It's a big hump that they got on some models. Yes, I'm baby. And they still trying to get up. I'm out of here, man. What's up? Y'all be blessed. I'm sorry for you guys. We've been giving it 10, but I got a reason. Y'all know I love the maze, baby. You love that 8-inch. So you know I got to pay with that boy, nigga here. So, oh my God. Once I know he can do what he can do, let it be option. He already got a king title on the strength of the G5, on the strength of the G5 before this. What I'm hearing already is shocking me. And I'm like I said in closing, I'm liking it just to go with the market trend. Let's just make the motor bigger. Nah, it's not. We're gonna put pencil to paper. We're gonna actually think this boy out. This is G5. The G5R 10 doesn't have this basket. So I had this. I'm gonna get the G5R 10 to come out and test that as well. I like how they both use these ceramic top and bottom plates. If you look at DB Drive product, particularly on that G5R, G5 on up, bro, the technology is there. The tech's there. Just get you a good box. Just get you a good box, man. And I'm gonna show y'all that. Hey, y'all be blessed, man. Later.